of James, chapter 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, have promised to them that love him. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wakal Kodash. Right, to give double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, that are worthy of double honors. Shalom to the elect men of Israel, who push this truth and righteousness and sincerity and on fire in these last days for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the elect wherever he has scattered you and driven you. Kwame Asherah. Alright? And it's going to be a really, that's another name for this video, but it's going to be a part 2 of the video that I did, Many Shall Be Offended. You know, my intention would have come right back with the part 2, but the Spirit jumped on to get on to another topic. You know, but this was going to be entitled Persecuted for the Word. You know, when the world comes against us, you know, our own people come up against us, Israelites, you know, your biological mama, your biological father, your brother that's in this truth. Persecuted for the word. You know, we're entering into a time where the Most High is speeding these things up, speeding these prophecies up. These days are flying by. You know, I was just talking to Jake on the job, the 2-3 Jake on the job. You know, who I work with. He was like, man, these days flying by. So it was just February a couple of weeks ago, man, and it just already, you know what I'm saying, in my head, nigga, that's the Most High doing this, speeding these things up, man, because we out here pushing these prophecies, the true men of the Lord. And the Most High sees this, man. It's like the brother just posted a video in GMS about Yahweh Shai eyes being in looking over everything, been watching everything, man. His literal face in the sky with the chariots. He's been watching the whole time. Man, this is serious, man. That the Most High Yahweh through Yahweh Shai, you got the Ancient of Days sending his son to put his face in the earth, like, yes, I see everything. Which we know this by the scriptures, that the holy angels, through the chariots, go to and fro out of the earth, watching everything, man, seeing everything, returning back to the Father through Yahweh Shai, going to Yahweh Shai, letting them know, look, this is what he out there doing, this is what she out there doing. They report back to the Father, the whole council, and decide on your fate. Look, either spare him or go and knock his ass off, kill him. So we count the cost of this thing, man. Being persecuted for the word is a heavy thing, man. Because Yahweh Shai was persecuted for the word. I keep saying word, for the word. The servant is not above his master. They did it to him. Then what the hell is them little piece of shit ass jakes like us gonna go through, man? According to the Most High. The Most High has put us out there to do the works, be on Front Street, and to endure this shit, man. Endure to the end, man. Endure means to stand fast and withhold. Be tightening in this truth, man. As the Most High bring these prophecies, you know, as I make this video, we got a storm, a hurricane, tropical storm, whatever we want to call it, headed right to this place, New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Brothers out there in Lafayette and Lake Charles, shalom to the Akim in Lafayette and Lake Charles, who doing the works. Love them brothers. And that's where we at right now, man. But as the Most High brings these prophecies to pass, you know, He's raising up His men. Lord willing, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, we be spared through all this, man. Because as it says in the scripture, man, with 10,000 falling at this side, 10,000 falling at that side, doing this coming destruction, but it shall not come nigh thee. We praying for mercy through Yahweh right now, that He just whack, you know, these hurricanes for this Jake, for this woman, for this Israelite woman, for this Jake, for this Jake, for this Jake, for the nigga woman, and the northern tribe women too, and 2/3. But we be spared in the midst of them all. Scripture got it written there that few men are going to be left, man. We want to be one of those few men left. But we got to count the cost and endure this persecution that Esau is bringing out here, man. We entering into some troubling times where every man is going to be tested. Most High is finna test us all. And He is testing us all right now. Whether the demons jump on us, you know, all at work, on the job, on the street. But you gotta hold fast in these scriptures, man, and be spiritual, man. And these demons want you to just go off and just flash out, and now you've been in kind of fucking a murder charge or attempted murder charge or some shit like that. Or some kind of abusive charge and putting your hands on this shit, this world, this wicked ass society and world of Esau's kingdom will make you just flash the fuck out and just hurt a motherfucker. But as I told her, like me and the elder of our camp, GMS, the younger elder in GMS Louisiana, you know, talked yesterday, and I laid it out. I told him, I say this truth, and I'm gonna always keep saying it, this truth makes you a real man. A true man of the Lord, Yahweh. That's what a real man is. A real man. Because you got so-called, even these transsexuals consider themselves men in this homosexual world, in Esau's kingdom. You got 2/3 Jakes consider themselves a man, but they don't have this truth, so you're not a real man. James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, endureth to stand fast, to withhold this shit, man. To take it off, to shrug it off and smile with it, man. When you being brought before everything, man. Before this heavy persecution, to the guillotine. And that's our lot, some of the brothers in this truth. And that's what it is. You take it with a smiling face. It's a painless death. A quick, painless death. Getting your fucking head chopped off or shot off or popped off, however you want to put it, etc., etc. That's what it is, man. So are you willing to ask yourself through the Spirit and power of Yahweh? Are you really willing to do this, to go through with this heavy persecution that's headed our way? To count the cost. You had to know what you was getting yourself involved in, man. And everybody's not built for this shit, man. Everybody's not built for this, man. Niggas that fall out, niggas that get weak in the spirit and being lukewarm, then you are not of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So when the spirit jumps on you to do a video, like I just woke up an hour ago, got myself together, put some of that herbal oil, ginger oil on my body for the soreness and, you know, shit that I go through, you know, on the job or whatever like that, working for this fucking devil. It comes straight into the scriptures, man. This truth is your first priority. For when he is tried, when he is brought up before all these things, man, because the Most High is going to try you. Oh, you are going to be tried. You know, I look at the brothers who've been in the camp for 10, 11 years before me, and I see the triedness that they have been through and still going through. Salaki. So the deeper, you know, if Yahweh Shai is willing, we be in this thing a few more years or whatever, which we don't believe that shit's gonna happen, but we don't know. You know, the Most High ways his thoughts and his ways are way higher than ours. We praying that the Most High through Yahweh Shai which is the mediator, go to him and just plead our case, and Yahweh will just say, well, fuck it. All right, let's get it. And that's what we see right now with these prophecies, man. Men down here doing the works, making the bid to go out there and doing more works throughout the week, not just on Saturdays. Yahweh Shai saying, Yahweh Shai said, well, fuck it. I'm finna bring judgment then. With the solar eclipse that happened, immediate judgment happened right after that, man. Immediately. Earthquakes, not these storms. And with Yahweh Shai's face being seen in the heavens in the sky, man. Man, this is evident that we are at the end of this thing. You got ice. Brothers put the fucking article, and I can't stop thinking about it and saying it, with the ice that was in Mexico. In 36 years, I have never seen it. And you can ask the elders and apostles of GMS, have they ever seen it? And I'm pretty sure they haven't. All right? So it's letting you know, man, we are at the end of this thing, man. End of this fucking rulership of this white man society. And blessed is the man that endured the temptation. He shall receive the crown of life. He is going to receive the crown of life. Yahweh Shai is going to go through each elect men of each tribe, 144,000 men, elect men, and put a crown on top of their head. Well done, servant. Go enjoy the kingdom. It's going to get real, man. Like I was looking at the Elder Apostle Ramla just did the video, what the video name was. I just posted it in the app, in the app, the WhatsApp. The video, the more recent video we did yesterday, man, about the spirits. The spirits out here are heavy, man. Making Jake go off, making Jake, some, spirit jump on you to do more work, more videos. And the spirits that jump on, demons that jump on you, whether they come through your woman, or or your boss at work, or the worker that's working on the side of you, or even your moms. Whichever weakness they partake on, that's what they gonna play on, man. Like we say down here in the South, they play on your top. They play on your top, man. Meaning they focus on the mind, on these mind games, man. Esau play these fucking mind games, man. Jake play mind games. Jake is the master of mind games. So we looking to receive that crown of life, man, and be rewarded from our terrible great King, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. He has promised us, man. The Most High said in Hebrews 6:10, he's not going to forget our works, man. Let me get that. Hebrews 6:10, for Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. This is your labor of love, man. This right here. Well, let me get specific with this. This is your labor of love right here. Just like this. This is your labor of love. This is your labor of love, man. This is your labor of love right here. Doing the works. Okay? That's what we want to be held, knowing that we have done, having confidence and faith that I know the chariot's going to come get me when all this hell breaks loose, man. This is your labor of love, man. This is real labors of love. Being occupied in prophecy, man. And I'm going to come back to that in a minute, man. Well, man, I don't want to spend too much time. All right? Which he have shown toward his name, Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai is his name, man. Not God or none of that bullshit, man. Or Allah, or Jehovah and all that shit like that. What is the name? Not names. It's only one name. In that he have ministered to the saints, the one that's out here fishing for the elect, man. We have ministered to the saints. And our masters in his truth, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, have ministered to us, man, the elect men. They over us. It's all about order. And do minister. Alright? So let me switch gears, going back to the topic at hand. Let me get Matthew the 10th chapter. All right. And before I get started on that, man, I'm gonna let you know right now, Matthew 10th chapter is heavy. And I'm gonna do a couple of videos on that with precepts. Matthew the 10th chapter, verse 16. Behold, I have sent you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. And that's what we out there doing on the highways and byways, man. We down here in the streets of New Orleans and Baton Rouge, all the surrounding areas, but out there in Lake Charles, where it's just a lot of demon. The elders have even said this from confirmation from the younger elders in over GMS Louisiana, that they have said this is a double cursed place down here in Louisiana. How some Jake said, Louisiana, you heard? Whatever however you want to say it. Salaka, we a double cursed. You see all kind of murder rate is high, the HIV rate is high, number one in all this shit, man. The incarceration rate is the highest. Those high send storms right here to all this southern region, man. Mainly right here to Louisiana, man. This is wicked. And right in the midst of it, the Most High has his men, a few good men, 20 to 25 with more fruit coming in, you know, even though the elders have shut the doors off for GMS, we're closed. Have set his men up right in the midst of all this wickedness, man. And all this shit surrounded all the way around. It's like this wall is surrounded right around me right now. What you see in the middle, you see a prophet right amongst you right now. And you see the prophets when we out there on the highways and byways in the midst of all this wicked bullshit in Esau's kingdom, man. But ye therefore wise as serpents, and harmless as doves, man. So that means to walk light out here, man. We take L's in this truth, man. You be wise this shit. Like the brother say, you be transparent through this shit, man. To be a great man in this society. Invisible. But you can't case me, man. Esau know who the fuck we are. He know what it is. You finna be brought before all this shit finna happen, man. Being all on the news and shit like that. And you got to be ready for this shit, man. You got to meditate and focus on this shit, man. That this was finna happen. If the prophet had said this is what's going to happen, the prophet Matthew, then this is what's going to happen. Verse 12, verse 17. But beware of men. To be watchful of these men, man. We watch for the prophecies, and we watch these niggas out here, man. For they would deliver you up to the councils. That's the judges in office, man. Your federal officials. And they will scourge you in their synagogues. Some men gonna get tortured in these concentration camps, man. I mean, that's your lot to go that way. And that's what, like I said, that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. And ye shall be brought, verse 18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake. For who? For Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai's sake. For Yahweh's sake. Through Yahweh Shai, his sake. You should endure this shit for his name's sake, man. These Edom are going to try to get you to denounce the name. And Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, that doesn't happen to any of us, man. Because can't nothing deceive the elect, and can't damn show Esau can't make you say any damn thing, man. If you a part of this thing. It's like you watched the first 48 and all this shit with all the murders that happened, you know, down here in the South, Memphis, Florida, Houston, New Orleans, Baton, whatever. They give Jake a cigarette, and Jake tells every fucking thing, man. Jake telling people shit they don't even need to know about, or even know about. They get you talking, here, you smoke? Yeah, let me get one. Shit, I need one bad. And that's that mind fuck what we call down here in Baton Rouge, that mind, you might mind fuck somebody. That's that mind fuckery, man. To play on your top, play on your intelligence, man. Get you to say one thing, and look, this I got him right now, smoke one. Yeah, man, we was over there doing this here. Yeah, she was involved too. Jake telling his baby all kind of shit, man. That's how Esau plays the game like that. He's done a fine fucking job on 2/3 of our people. But for the elect man, it can never happen, and it won't happen. Verse 19. But when they deliver you up, when they come get you, that's why the scripture says, pray ye that your flight not be in the winter. When he come drag your ass out of your house, or come get you from where you at on a job or whatever, or we going to court, being persecuted for this word. Take no thought, and it said this, I read over this in the last thing, man, in Matthew 24 and Luke 21. Take no thought how or what ye shall speak. And it say the same thing, precept on precept. For it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not, the Most High Yahweh through Yahweh Shai going to give us a whole heap of shit to say, man. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And that's how it is in general. It ain't us that's out there doing the teaching of and prophesying the destruction of this place, and waking our people back up to their true biblical nationality and heritage. It's not us that's doing it, it's the Spirit that Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, the terrible great King, has put up on his men to go out there and do, man. The Spirit. It's all about the Spirit, man. The fruit of the Spirit. And righteousness. Read that again. Verse 20. For it is not ye that speak, it's not us that speaketh, but the Spirit of your Father, Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai. Salacha, who speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver you up, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. Jake's going to get rattled on this truth, man. It says it right here in the scripture. Just like the Philistines or the wicked Pharisees and shit. So like the Pharisees and shit like that, when you read John 11, matter of fact, let me get that. I think that's John 11. I gotta go get another Bible, man. I always say that shit. They haven't gotten it yet. John 11. I think it's John 11 and 46. There's so many pages in here, but they had the name. This Bible has specific names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai in it. That's the reason I got it. That's the reason I got it. The real deal. Matter of fact, let me show you that for edification. Yahweh Shai. Here we go right here. Yeah. Yahweh here, man. See it. The camera's so small. Yahweh Shai at the top. Alright? The deliverer. Yahweh Shai the deliverer. Alright? John 11. John 11, I lost it already. Bear with me for a minute. I gotta get this out. Just burning right now. The spirit is burning. John 11 and 46. But some of them went their ways to the Pharisees and told them what things Yahweh Shai had done, man. He ratted on Yahweh Shai, man. And that's what's going to happen with these elect men, man. What happened to our terrible great King is going to happen to us, man. John 11 and 46, man. They did what? But some of them, the wicked Pharisees, because all of them weren't wicked, but some of them went their ways to the Pharisees and told them what things Yahweh Shai had done, man. So we got to count for this thing, man. You know, Most High is not a respecter of a person, man. What you they did to my son, you're going to go through also. You know? He took it the worst, man. He took a beating, man. He was humiliated, man. He was even offered, scripture has it written, man. I got to find the scripture too, where he was even offered pissed. You think Esau ain't gonna do the same thing to us, man? To the men that know this truth? Alright? Read a little bit more on that and I'm gonna get out of there. And the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men, here it is again, for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved, man. That's what it is right there. Endure to the end, man, through all this shit, man. Most High put you through shit right now, man. Through persecution right now, man. Whether you going through your everyday life. Every brother got their own shit, what they go through. It's all leading to this great persecution that's coming. So when it comes, you're going to take it cheerfully with a smiling face, man. Let me get Matthew 5 and 10. The book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. We are beautiful. We are being persecuted for righteousness' sake through our Hamashiach Yahweh Shai's name, man. That's what we're being persecuted for, man. And we love it. And we taking it cheerfully, man. Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh Shai, prepare thy soul for temptation. I read that in the book of James 1 and 12. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. That's that word again. I done said that word 3 or 4 times. And make not haste in time of trouble. And that's talking about right now what we're going through. And when this heavy persecution comes, when we get thrown up to these councils and these judges, man. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, man. You know, and through this shit, man, this increases your faith, man. Being persecuted for the word, this increases your faith, increases your belief that you know that Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, man. When you come into this truth, prepare yourself for temptation, man. And we begin our ass pop. You know I've been in the truth. You know, been knowing that I was Israelite for a few years, but I had a zeal, but not according to this knowledge. If the water Yahweh Shai, like I said in the last video, the double honors how elders and apostles gave us this truth, man. And it is flawless. It is flawless, man. I think I had another one. Before I close it out. Get back into the WhatsApp with the brothers. Let's be getting it in, man. You know, and the more heavier the persecution comes, man, the tighter we get with each other, man. 2 Corinthians. Oh, 2 Corinthians 2. There was. Did I have that right? 2 Corinthians. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's 2 Corinthians 1 and 10. Who deliver us from so great a death, and doeth deliver, in whom we trust that he would deliver us, man. The Most High is going to deliver us, man, through all this persecution and shit like that. But you gotta endure until the end, man. Like I said, the Bible is a book of instruction, man. Read that again. Who deliver us from so great a death? And we pray that Yahweh Shai, I know I personally do it. I know a lot of Achaemenid truth do it. Salaki. That we pray that the Most High does not kill us in these last days, man. Scriptures had it written that arms delivered from death, man. Being charity amongst the brotherhood, man. Freely, man. Not just with the money or whatever like that, with you know, or with wine or whatever, you know. Being charitable, giving brothers precepts upon this shit, man, when they going through shit. When they being tried by Yahweh Shai. So when these demons jump on you know, putting that frankincense and that myrrh in your house for the aromatherapy and shit like that to get these demons out of here, man. Yeah. that we should not trust, Salaki, who deliver us from so great a death and doeth deliver. The Most High is the deliverer. Yahweh Shai is the deliverer. In whom we trust. We trust in Yahweh Shai. Esau put that shit about a God we trust and goes totally against everything, man. We trust him. The elect trust him. Alright? That he would deliver us, man. Yahweh Shai is going to do to deliver us from out of this wicked ass kingdom, out of these Edomites' hand, man. Ye also helping together by prayer for us. And I went over that a couple of times too, to keep praying, man. Keep praying in these last days. Pray without ceasing. It's a big thing, man. Prayer is good with fasting. You take that, that's another video I'm going to get to, called Take Anointing Serious. Because brothers begin anointing, you know, at the Passover and all that stuff like that, man, to be exempt from this judgment. And we see the judgment of our terrible great king right now being poured out. And it's going to be poured out down here in, in the southern region. Dicks fall off into all this Essence Fest, Jazz Fest, these crawfish balls and crawfish festivals and shrimp festivals and shit like that, man. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and this place has to be destroyed. And seeing these chariots making these appearances like this, man, brother has even said the chariots have gone into these, and I believe it, through 144%. These chariots been to and fro out of the earth and going into these hurricanes when they be forming and shit like that, making it go this way, that way. They control all the elements, man. They control everything. The holy angels, which are tall, dark-skinned men, they control all this shit, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Look, Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, Uriel, look, don't make it turn that way. Change the plan. Go this way with it. They down there doing wickedness. I was going to hold off on them. Go get them right now. They get a category 6 hurricane. Make the earthquake a 9.0. Most High jacking this bitch up, man. And while we seeking him right now, man, seeking him while he is found, man, because it's finna be a time, the door is shortly closing. It's closing fast. It's closing fast, man. So keep pushing out, because we at the end of this thing, man. Blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, for which Yahweh Shai has promised to them that love him. All praise and all and glory is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wakak Wadash. Double honor to those in the apostle great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect man who push his truth through the four corners of the earth. Wherever our terrible great king through Yahweh has scattered you in these last days, man. Shalom, Malcolm. You're almost out of this bitch, man. Lord willing, we of that number, man. Earthquakes, rumors of wars, all these other birth pains. It's some small that's going to lead to Jacob's trouble. The mark of the beast. The RFID microchip. America being destroyed. Fear of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is, it is nothing greater than that, man. Fear is stronger than love, man. He is to be feared. But when you fear him, that means that you love him, because he'll kill you. Abal, Kwan Yasharala, death to America. Bring on the RFID microchip. The fear of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is the beginning of knowledge, man. And wisdom and understanding, man. Because you know in times like this, and throughout your daily life, you know not to go out there and fuck up, man. Because he'll jack your ass up, just as he's been doing, and he's going to continue doing upon the return of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Abal.